Practicing aim should be the first thing you ever do in Overwatch, especially if you haven't played a first-person shooter. Overwatch is completely different from all the other first-person shooters out there like Call of Duty, Destiny, games like that. The only reason it's different is you can't aim down sights, and there's a ton of bloom, as I could say, but it's really just hip fire spread, and you need to work on this. The first character you should start practicing aiming on is Soldier 76, as he is a very powerful character and one dangerous one at that. He did get this really unnecessary buff that can do a lot. In order to find out what you need to do to practice your aim, we have to go into the practice range and practice your bloom. So first of all, what you want to do is the first thing to help control your aim is go to Soldier or All Heroes, Soldier 76, and you take a look at the dot reticle. And the dot reticle is your most precise thing in the game. As of right now, it is your most precise reticle that you could use. But the downsides of using this reticle is it's super small. So if you really do want to practice your aim, go to Soldier, go down to the crosshair type, go to short crosshairs, and turn bloom on. As you see, you can definitely see that the short crosshairs are bigger, still pretty precise, and they can show you the bloom and what to use. So go into the practice range, put on the short crosshairs, turn on bloom. This is going to help for your soldier gameplay, but it's not going to help for your projectile type heroes like Genji or Pharah or Hanzo or Mei or Torb or somewhat Zarya. You have Lucio who could use some help with that, Zenyatta too. But we'll get to those people later. We're looking at hit scans right now, which is a lot of people's favorite DPS role, which is Soldier. And we're going to show you exactly how to aim. So like I said, put on the short crosshair and put on bloom, because this allows you to have more visibility at range and what to use and what not to use. So you have 25 shots in the mag. About 5 shots in is when your bloom is really going to affect. About 3 shots in, you have about 3 shots. You have about 3 shots. And once the 4th shot kicks in, that's when the bloom starts going out. And every shot after that increases until you get down to around 17 or 18. So the reason they call this a pulse rifle is because you gun them down at range with pulses of Soldier's pulse rifle. You can take this into account, but you could also take into account that you could go to about a 5 burst. About 4 bursts, because a 4 burst is always, well, the max you were to go at around a 30 meter to 40 meter range. We're going to say this is 40 meters right here. And this is going to help your game.
I've got you in my sights.
Now, Soldier's ultimate is one of the best in the game as of right now. It allows you to simply aimbot, and it's really good. It's a really good ult, and it's great for it's not great for practicing aiming. Now, if we take a look at our options, now this is when, once you have mastered the effect of Soldier's crosshairs and how he works, that's when you want to switch off short crosshairs and go to dot. Very simple. You need to memorize the bloom effect, and then that's when you can switch over to dot. And dot will really, it will step up your game a lot more than you think. And all you gotta do is go to the options. This works with every hit scan hero there is besides McCree, because McCree is completely different. Yeah. But let's go on McCree. So, if you want to practice with McCree, it's basically a hit scan projectile. It's a hit scan projectile that can really help out a lot. Since it doesn't have any bloom, you can just hold down the fire. But if you're bad like me and you can't really aim, there you go. But in all seriousness, the only person you should not put bloom on when you're practicing with, and that is hit scan, is going to be McCree, because you can't really affect the bloom unless you're fanning the hammer. But it's just, no, you can't control it.
It's high noon.
What?
Like shooting fish in a barrel.
But yeah. So we'll go to projectile heroes. We're gonna be using Genji as our main thing here, because a lot of people like to use Genji. I like to use short crosshairs, but if you want, use the dot. Here we'll even switch to dot, just to give you guys to feel better. But the reason I use short crosshairs is I need to lead my targets, and being able to lead my targets is very crucial in this game. And if you can lead your targets with headshots, you're gonna be effective with Genji. So when practicing the aim with Genji, really all you gotta do is start fanning them out, fanning their shurikens out at a distance. Because if you don't, it's not going to be well for you. Fanning gives you more of a chance to hit your target now. A 1 out of 3 chance instead of, I don't know. But fanning them out at a distance is going to more affect your aim than anything. And then once you become way more precise, you can then start using the basic projectile burst. Yeah. But really, the only thing you need to know about aiming for projectile heroes is to lead your targets. That's it. And yeah, Genji's ult doesn't take much aiming, and yeah. So now let's learn some more aiming drills that you can use on other heroes, and let's say Pharah and Junkrat. Pharah is a simple beginner, and it's for good reason, but at the same time she does way too much damage for someone who's a beginner character. But you basically want to lead your targets, and your shots have way more travel time than any other person in the game. So even though she can fly up into the sky, you want to stay relatively close to the ground. Yeah. Okay, so let's start up some aiming drills you can run outside of the practice range, and yeah. So, I mean, most people say practice makes perfect. Yes, that is, but you don't want to go in the practice range for that. The one thing you really do want to go for is quick play and a custom game and a little bit of 3v3. The reason I say 3v3 is it's a very simple game mode that requires a 3 versus 3. And allowing yourself to have a controlled game mode that's slower paced than quick play is good. This will allow you to practice your aim, and 1v1s can help you do this too, but they're not here this week or next week. But these are very, very good. This is a very good mechanic to practice your aim. Quick play is simple. It's where most people get their skill. That's pretty much it. All you gotta do is just get some skill in quick play, and you just practice aiming. But the custom game is where it mainly comes in at, and it's gonna be headshots only. But we're not gonna be using any hero. We're not just gonna be using all heroes. We're gonna be using one hero, which is Ana or Junkrat. Any of those. So if you go to skirmish and just pick any map, and you go down to gameplay options and go to headshots only and save. You'll get any map, and then what you want to do is you want to add bots, which is the press of R2 or whatever you see. You're gonna go Ana, and you're gonna go easy. It doesn't really matter. It's just whatever. But the more movement, the better. And yeah, add 6 on team 2, hard Ana, and let's start it up. So I'm gonna take you into this custom match, and we're gonna show you. This is going to increase your aim a lot. I've heard other tricks as about taking away all your aim assist, playing a basic custom match or one game, and then come back in, and you'll be better at aiming. But how can I say? That combined with these other 2 skills I'm showing you in this video is going to really help your headshot only game by a lot. And we're going to be using McCree, as he is one of the hardest characters to play in the game. And I still have yet to master my aiming, but it's going to be good. So see how they cannot hit me? And this is really all you want to do for quite a while. And allowing to do this is going to increase your aim potential a lot. You can do this with Widowmaker, you can do this with Soldier. McCree is by far the best to learn how to aim with. They're healing each other. You can't throw a flashbang. So just know that most of your abilities aren't gonna work out that well. The roll would be the only thing that would come into use. And playing more will allow you, playing this more will allow you to hit more headshots and do a lot better job at doing said job.
It's high noon.
Yeah, you can't even hit them. So, yeah. Basically go into a custom game and do this. And even take away all your aim assists overall, and you will be you'll be better at aiming. You'll be better at aiming, and it's just better. It's easier, it's much more reliable. And yeah. Also, shooting other Anas that will allow other Anas on the team to heal them, so they won't be on your ass so much. So yeah. I'm so bad at aiming. You honestly don't understand.
Target down.
But yeah, just doing this over and over again for about an hour is going to increase your just your overall headshot and aim game by a lot. And I'm slowly going down my weapon accuracy, but if I keep going and doing this over and over again, it's gonna help out. It's gonna help out my gameplay, and it allows you to climb ranks higher. But really, the only things you want to know about when going into lower rank is how to aim and how to aim for headshots, flanking, and aiming is going to be your first thing you should always learn. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy the video. It's very simple. I know it's just, you know, yeah. So to summarize it up, go into practice range if you're new, practice the bloom, master the bloom at farther ranges. And if you are a projectile main like Genji or Lucio, you need to start leading your targets more, and it's going to increase the your pre-fire more, and that's when you want to learn to then take off all your aim assist, go into a custom match with 6 Anas and a headshot only, and it will increase your game a lot, and I mean a lot. Really, that's it for the video. I mean, you can go practice on Tracer and Genji, and just go have fun doing this, because yeah. And once again, hopefully you enjoy the video. Please leave a like, possibly subscribe. It would make my day. Peace out.